everyone, it's Paula from PSN Creations. Welcome to my channel if you're new, and welcome back if you're returning. It has been a while. No excuses, just haven't been able to record. Have I been crafting? Probably not as much as I would have enjoyed to, but I have made a few things that I had not made flip through videos on. So that's what we're going to do. And then I'm hoping to be able to get back into the swing of things. So let's go ahead and get started with today's video, which is a flip through of a Halloween little golden book flip through. So I had never seen a Halloween little golden book. Came across this one and thought it would be neat to go ahead and make a little golden book journal using it. So this is Halloween ABCs. It's a traditional size little golden book. It's not the smaller one. It's not the larger one. It's just the regular size golden book. I do have little metal book corners on all four corners. Eyelet closure with a black ribbon. So the spine is there, the little golden spine. Sewed in two signatures. There's purple wax thread that I use to sew in, some black lace, and then some dyed black vintage lace right here as a little trim. And the back, I just extended the black lace just a little bit, but as you all know, I don't tend to cover, in most cases, the back or the inside covers of the little golden book. I just leave it as is. This one, I also didn't cut off any of the threads, so you're going to see a lot of orange threads. These threads can all be cut off. It's just I didn't. And just to give it a little bit of a different look, but if you choose not to like it and purchase this, then you can just cut them all off. So again, it's just ribbon, and there's eyelet here. You can they are separate, I guess is what I'm trying to say. The spine is covered with fabric, and then I also added a little bit of black lace right here. This book belongs to is didn't have a name on it, so I didn't do anything with it. I just left it as is. This book is from 1993, and the story itself is in order so that you can read it if you wanted to. And yeah, let's just go into it. I believe it has over 100 pages front and back. And I used a combination of coffee dyed, avocado dyed, maybe some food coloring, vintage music sheets, vintage dictionary pages, and a few other things that maybe some scrapbook pages in here. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So this one is one of my larger mailer pocket, junk mail pockets, and I just made a large journaling card. We have some washi tape, some stamps. These are stickers, a little bit of washi tape there. And this I actually was a manila folder that I used to make this one. The backing is a book page. Yep, a book page. And then on top of that is a piece of vellum. And again, it's sewn all the way around. I don't know if you can see that or not. There you go. And I did use Tim Holtz Distress ink or oxide. Maybe it was oxide. Purple around the edges. And this is a sticker as well. So the stickers, if I remember correctly, are part of a Echo Park Halloween pack, a paper pack. I think that's Echo Park. Vintage music sheet, coffee dyed paper. This is a vintage trick-or-treat little bag that is in here, just paper clipped. Reproduction invoice. So I did shorten it so it's a little bit shorter on this side to give it a little bit of extra dimension. This is the book page. I believe this is blueberry dyed paper. Oh, I'm sorry, black bean dyed paper. Lots of writing space. This is a vintage ledger that has not been written on. Here is the vintage dictionary page. A little bit of washi tape down here. And then on this side of it, I just covered it with I decoupaged it with an orange napkin and just sewed right on the edge right here. The book continues. Coffee dyed paper. This is a book page. This is a vintage book. And it might have been a Reader's Digest. I can't remember. But this is, yeah, something with the Boy Scouts on this particular part of the story. And I did reinforce, excuse me, I did reinforce because I kept the page together. You can see the little holes. Well, maybe you can't, but the little holes from where the book was bound by the string, the original book itself. But I did cover it with some washi tape to give it a little bit extra strength on both sides, the inside and the out. This is like a letterhead, and it's a Halloween one that's been coffee dyed. Music sheet. So this is the middle of the first signature, and yeah, I did the signatures where I started from the outside into the inside, so there's no ties here in the middle, so it's a little bit more seamless. But this is coffee dyed music sheet, vintage music paper. The other side of that letterhead and the book page. This is just a "'Tis the Season to Be Spooky." It's just a little journaling card. It's one of the ones from the paper pack. And this is just, again, a little from the paper pack itself as well. Fright this way, not fight, don't fight. Okay, coffee dyed paper. So again, lots of writing space, guys. This is just a page from another book, Chapter 6, Things to Do with Food. So it's a little fun colored book that I found. And this has some kind of recipe in it. I had a little spider down here, so that's why I thought it went well. And it's sewn in there. This is the other side of the of the vintage dictionary page. And again, decoupaged with a napkin. And here's another little junk mailer pocket. This one is the smaller size one with a journaling tag that I made. Just did a few stamps here. Backed with a book page and a napkin, the white part of the napkin. This is a recycled food container. A little bat sticker. And then I just collaged. We'll put a little collage piece right here. This is the other side of the ledger paper. Black bean dyed paper. The book story continues. This is a large pocket just made out of scrapbook page. And inside of it is just a journaling card. So on this side, there are pumpkin faces. I would say evil pumpkin faces. And on this side, it was just to journal on. I added a little paper tab, whale tab on the top. And I stamped Halloween, frightful yet delightful. And again, this is just a little pocket. Well, it's a large pocket, actually, because it's a larger journaling card. All right. Oh. Okay, there we go. And on this side is just, again, this was one of the cutouts from the paper pack. So I just added it there as a focal point. I thought it went well. The other side of the reproduction invoice. Coffee dyed paper. The music sheet. This vintage music sheet is from copyright 1937. And book page. This is this was a vintage, like a little game treat bag, Halloween game treat bag. And I kind of expanded it, cut off some of it, folded it. So this is like the side part of it. And I just made it into a pocket, and it just has a few journaling cards that were part of the paper pack. And then this is a Halloween party invitation, vintage Halloween party invitation. I just thought it all went really cute together and fits in here nicely. And this is sewn all the way around here. So that's the end of the first signature. And then we move on to the second signature here. And again, this is fabric on the spine. The story, here's a large journaling card. I thought this one was neat. I thought, let's make it like a party candy. And so I used some stickers that I had. stamps here, sewed around. I inked it all the way around. Again, this is a manila folder that I use for this one. And I thought these little Halloween owls were adorable. This is a little bit of washi tape. Actually, let me show you right there so you can see them right there. I thought they were just adorable. So I just used a little bit of washi. Oops, sorry guys, it's not focusing now. There we go. There we go. A little bit of washi tape right there, right here. And then just another little fun party sticker. I thought it went nicely. That is backed on some 1960s dictionary page. And the other side of that is on this signature, I decoupaged it with a purple napkin. So this is a purple napkin decoupaged. Here's another reproduction invoice. Coffee dyed paper. The story continues. This is what happens when you eat too much candy. Black bean dyed paper. Here's another page from the vintage ledger. This is page 89 and 90. The other one was 91 and 92. This one should have been on that signature. Anyways, here's vintage music sheet. Here's another pocket, top loading pocket versus the side loading. This is another, it's a larger size card. Most of my are decent sizes, but these are stickers right here. These two I inked with purple Tim Holtz oxide, and then I had a spiderweb stamp, and I just stamped it there, and it is sewn all the way around. This is on a manila folder. And this junk mailer repurposed envelope. I just decoupaged a little bit. It says, oh my. Some washi tape. I don't know why I couldn't remember the word. We just talked about it. And this is just a little collage sheet of paper that, again, I inked around it, tore it a little, and just added it. The story continues. Coffee dyed paper. Here's another one of those book pages. Again, reinforced right there with washi tape, reinforced on this side. I do think this is like a Reader's Digest because it's the same book. This is a completely different story. Or something similar to Reader's Digest. Here's another one of those coffee dyed like specialty letterhead pages. And you can see how it coffee dyed, it kind of like stained and blotted. I thought that went well with this book. A vintage music sheet. Again, here's the middle of the signature. This is coffee dyed. And this, like if you wanted to with this, you can just glue that and glue that. Maybe tuck this down a little bit if you don't want such a deep pocket. And then you can make this a pocket. And, you know, you don't have to necessarily just have it be free pages. But if it was, you kept it free pages, maybe you can add a picture here and then write a little bit about that picture there. Do the same on the other side. Here you can maybe just add pictures. Just some ideas. Here's the other side of the book page. One of those little journaling cards that are from the paper pack. Coffee dyed paper. He's all tuckered out and ready for bed. Here's another one of those pages from that one colorful idea book for kids. And this one is And More Stitchery. You can stitch up all kinds of pictures and designs and tapestries. So again, it's sewn in here and then just flips out. And here is a little fun book. It's a vintage fun book. It is paper clipped in, and I have actually paper clipped it on both sides. So it's just an activity book. This is, I believe it was from the 1990s. And it's just a little activity book that has, this is a scarecrow maze. Oops, sorry. A little clown that you can color. I mean, it's really cool. Look at this. Follow the dots. Anyhow, I thought it was, here's a little witch's maze, witch hat maze. So I just have it paper clipped right over this vintage music sheet of paper. for you to do whatever it is. This vintage music sheet of paper is also from copyright 1937. It says copyright renewed, so I'm not sure exactly. Is it 1937 or was it renewed to a different date? I have no idea. The other side of the ledger, unused sheet of paper. This was a skinny and tall ledger, so it did get I did cut off, but it's interesting. You can see the little rust right here from the where it was folded in, where the staples were from the original book. Black bean dyed paper, and we are rounding the end because we are at V for vampire. This is the ABC Halloween book. W for witch. This is just a little coffee dyed lined paper. It's graph paper on the other side, lined paper on this side. I just added a little Halloween sticker here that I did. I don't know if you can tell, but I did distress it around the edges. Coffee dyed paper. Whoop, sorry. Let me make sure that it focuses again. There we go. Okay. The vintage, I'm sorry, this is not vintage, reproduction invoice. Here's the other side of the dictionary page that we have. And like I said, this one was purple decoupaged napkin. And you can totally write on here. If you had like a silver or black marker or white, you can do, I mean, other colors too, but I think those would look really cool. This is just one of those cards from the paper pack. And this is, again, another, this is the extra from the large tag that we made. So I thought I paper clipped it here so that you can make maybe another tag yourself, or you can use it for a pocket. You can cut it at an angle and use it as a pocket in one of these other like blank pages where you can tuck things in. X, Y, and Z. We are at the end of the book. The very last page is, again, this larger pocket. This is a side pocket. And on this side pocket, I have added another journaling card. It says, the most spectacular night of the year. That's a little stamp that I did. A little whale tail paper tab. And it's that same paper that I use on the other side as well. And so that is a large pocket. October 31st with a little Spidey. And then this is a large Funny Bones vintage playing card from a game. I added that in there as well. You can totally cover that up and decoupage it, make it a journaling card. And that's it. There's the back of it. You can definitely do something here if you'd like as well. And that's the lace that I had on the front as well. And that's the end of this flip through, guys. I hope you enjoyed this flip through of my very first Halloween little golden book that I've ever made. Had tons of fun making it. Like I said, I don't personally see very many Halloween little golden books, so it was really exciting for me to find this one and be able to make a little junk journal out of it. If you are interested in this book will be available on my website, www.psencreations.com. I will leave that linked here, as well as in the description box. I will also have it, if you're more comfortable, in my Facebook, not Facebook, geez Louise, on my Whatnot marketplace. Just note that on my website, I will have free shipping in the US, but Whatnot does not allow me to do that. So you will see that it may look slightly cheaper on Whatnot, but that does not include the taxes and the shipping that Whatnot adds. It all evens out is what I'm trying to say. But if you're more comfortable on Whatnot, I will also leave a link in the description box. If you are new to Whatnot and you click on my referral code, I believe that they still offer a referral where you get either $5 or $10. I know they changed it. You get $5 or $10 to go towards your first purchase on Whatnot. And maybe if I am your first purchase, you can use it towards that, or you can use it with any Whatnot seller that you choose to support. But if you use my link, and once you use that credit, then I get a $5 credit as well to use on Whatnot, which I will probably most definitely use. All right, guys, thank you so much. I hope you guys have a fabulous rest of your day, and I will talk to you guys on the next one. Bye.